And here we go, folks. The Empire State 2014 Empire State Championships. You live from Raxx Pool Rooms, Sports Bar and Grill in West Hempstead, New York. I am Upstate Al, and I'm sitting in the booth alongside Mr. Michael Fingers, and we're going to try to call this match as close as possible. And what an exciting match we have between these two young killers.
Yeah.
Wang and Xian for the hot seat.
Yep. Ought to be good. Wang just came off an amazing beatdown to Jason Shaw, 7-0.
7-0. And this is the following match. I just talked to both players as much as I could talk to Wang. I talked to Xian, and Xian says, I'm taking him down. So he's ready. You know, both of them are on the winning side. They're full of confidence, full of vinegar. So I'm looking at sweating a great match. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully it's a good match.
Hill, please. Give us the Hilla. This will make it right here. And if you can, please spread the word, guys out in the chat. I did so myself as much as I could, but I don't want anybody to miss this great event. Okay.
Yeah, well, I think that's the first ball I seen Wang miss.
Did he miss or play safe? Because if he played the ball, then
it looked like
Xian's going to give it back to him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it looks like he played it because it came off the point. And he's going to get the jump cue out.
Boy, what a small window with a jump cue, huh?
Well, just to hit it. He's not trying to make it.
And he's got to shoot over the 7 ball, too.
I don't think it's a bad jump, you know. I mean,
well, you got to watch. You don't nudge that 7 with your hand during the shot, or else it's an automatic foul. So there's a lot of negatives in here that can happen. Why not just try to get behind it? 3 rails.
Well, I don't know if he can get to 3 rails. If it was where the 2 ball was, he can do 3 rails.
He can elect to go off the left side long rail.
Yeah.
Short rail at the top of the monitor.
Right.
And come behind the 1.
Yeah.
And if you hit it with good speed and the cue ball touches the right side long rail, you have the opportunity, chance anyway, to play him safe.
Well, that's probably what he's going to do. Yeah, if he can come off the bottom of the 1, he might get him with the 5. But he hit the 5 first. And look at his setup here.
Look at this.
This is what Xian needed, man. This is exactly what Xian needed.
Wang actually gives that first game to Xian. Mike says Xian. I know it's Xian, but I always say Xian and Xian. Now leads 1-0 over Wang. Wang new sponsor, Kings of Vapor. Out of Ohio, I would imagine. The newest technology out. Keep up with technology or else you'll be left in the dust. Engineered by Predator, Molinari. The Unilock system. Check it out. 1-0. Xian set to break in game 2.
Let's see what he can do. No, I don't know where Wang is living these days. Is he living in the U.S.?
I think he's staying with Larry Ross, if I'm not mistaken. But don't take my word for it, as everything just hangs around the table. So Wang didn't stay in his seat too long.
Yeah, I mean, if he's staying with Larry's local New York guy. I would imagine that these two guys have played each other before. This wouldn't be the first time they've met. I don't think.
I'm not sure.
Little nudge off the 10. He's going to get stuck behind the 9. He's got a 1-rail kick if he wants to come up this way to the short rail. And it's a perfect option because the 3 is right there also. If he makes it 2, it'll be on the 3.
Well, if he can spin it off the rail down there, right where it is, past the 9, it's also another shot being where the 3 is too. Right?
Yeah, I don't think he can make it though.
Rail first?
Oh, maybe he can get past the 9. If he can get past the 9, I don't think he can get past the 9. Yeah, he could. I thought he had to go under the 10. You know, I didn't think he can get between the 9 and 10. That worked out too. think he plays his 3 rails around the 7. He'll be in perfect line with the 4.
He can do that or just come back 1 rail.
I think that's kind of tough because you got to judge between the 10 and the 7, and well, he wanted to stay under everything. All right, that works.
Now he's shooting over the 7, well, almost over the 7 ball. He's okay from here.
Yeah, he should be. I mean, doesn't have to do anything with the cue. There you go. He might just play this 1 rail and cut the 6 on the side. Come 2 rails around the 10 for the 7 on the opposite side. Well, he decided to come 2 rails and play the 6 in the corner. That still works. Just draw above the 8 right here.
Now this is like the 50-yard line. You know, he can cut it in or he can play it up in the corner and elect to go around the 9 and play the 9 on the side. It's all his preference from here. Whatever he feels comfortable with.
Yeah.
He looks like he's going to come up a little shy on this 9 ball
Well,
also.
yeah, he overstroked it a little bit. He wanted to play it in the corner. He can still play it in the corner, but now it's just a little bit trickier. That'll work. He's going to tie up this match. 1 game apiece.
A little tough run out, but he got there. He still has to sink this 10 ball, though. We've seen Jason Shaw hang one up.
True.
And that was the turnaround point, but Wang definitely sends it into the bucket. Now ties this match at 1 apiece. We're racing to 7 here at Raxx Pool Room. From the 8-ball leagues to the 14.1. 8, 9, and 10, and 14.1 leagues. Mr. Tony Robles put all of that together. Molinari cues. Back to the action. Game 3 in this race to 7. Now, last set he played, he was planting the cue ball right in the middle of the table. I was liking the break. Sort of like that.
Kind of just like that?
Yeah, he was breaking them real well.
Yeah. Well, looks like he made a ball, and he might have a cut on the 1. It looks like he's got a spin shot maybe if he wants to play rail, you know, rail first. And
even if he nudges the 8, it's going to push the cue ball towards the 5 and let him see the 2.
That would be perfect. Yeah, soft kind of spin this shot, like you said. Even go into the 8 if he can hit the, you know.
But the 8-7 might come back to haunt him.
Oh, you got to make the 1 first. But that was the shot, and now Zion's got a good chance here.
This is the hot seat match.
He's got a long shot on the 1. If he can put this in now, he's going to go right towards the 2.
Speed, he's going to get behind the 6.
He's got to go a little quicker. He's got to go a little quicker. I can't tell.
No, I don't believe he has it.
I think he might.
He could probably feather it, but I don't think he can make it.
Yeah, I think he can spin this in.
Really?
A little bit of inside. He might not even need the inside. Yeah, you're right. He couldn't. He decided to play safe.
And a good shot that was. He tried to get him behind the 8 where he was pointing his fingers, but didn't get there. But nevertheless.
Well, he tied up the 8 and 7 now a little bit, you know, causing some trouble. That's kind of a straight-in combination, though, but.
I got a question in the chat from Scotty B. Yes, I have updated the brackets. They're on my Facebook page, and I believe Mr. Mike Howerton of AZ Billiards also uploaded them on AZ Billiards. I'm not 100% sure, but he did get back to me and said that he is doing some updating of the brackets. So you might want to check AZ Billiards on my Facebook. Upstate Al. I didn't put him in the live stream news. I got very limited time to actually do that.
All right, he played it safe. He tried to play a spin shot. He double kissed it, and he's going to leave. Oh, Zion just fouled. I'm surprised he hasn't done that more. I mean, he really gets right up close to that cue ball when he strokes his practice strokes. And you just missed it. Zion fouled the cue ball.
Just a little update. Wang Can didn't realize that there is no concessions in the tournament, and he did concede the first game.
Right.
So what Mr. Ron Mason of Gotham City Technologies did was look up the interpreter via an app or Google and showed it to Wang Kang in something that he would understand.
Right.
And now he understands that there are no concessions.
Oh,
but
there you go.
Zion, on the other hand, never called it on him.
Right.
Because that actually is a foul and you lose a game, right?
Yeah, you lose the game that you're conceding,
Right.
plus one on the wire.
Pretty good sportsmanship, I would say. He's good because he wants to get straight on this 7-8 combination. He doesn't want to get too far of an angle. And he did it just about right. 7 ball is probably going to deflect towards the bottom left-hand corner,
Yeah,
depending on what speed.
Oh, he's gonna hit this one. He's gonna pound it.
Well,
Not pound it, but he's going to hit it
Yeah.
firm. You know, he's going to play a good firm stop shot, and it's like you said, 7's going to come across table. There you have it. Now he can do whatever he wants. 1 rail, 2 rail. He's got either corner pocket for the 9. He's pretty good from there. He can soft roll this in a little bit, you know. I mean, even if he wants, he can come around the table 4 rails. But I don't think he needs to do all of that. Well, he decided to pound it with inside and hold it, you know. But he's got a little thinner cut now on the 10.
yeah, he's a little shy. I don't think he's going to have any problem back cutting it.
No, but
Oh, he's banking it.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Are the banks open on Sunday in Long Island?
Well, we're going to find out. Nope.
They're not open.
Apparently they're not. And again, that's really uncharacteristic of this guy.
And now Z comes to the table with this shot. Long distance. AT&T's got nothing on this. All you got to do is just make the shot,
That's
concentrate. Don't lose the cue ball.
Yeah, he's got to watch out for the side pocket.
Wow.
Ooh.
You know, soon as said that. How sweet was that? And anyway, and in any case, it's now 2-1.
Could that be more of the luck factor that Earl was talking about? Hey, he didn't have to stay out of that side pocket.
Earl's, I'm going to fill you in a little more what Earl said. I was outside and I asked Earl if he would come into the commentator's booth and do some commentary because people really enjoy it. He is a world champion, of course, and I enjoy it myself. Earl says, man, this tournament is so hard, man. He says, you're playing against guard in there. You're playing against guard. I said, Earl, would you mind getting on in the booth here? He says, they don't want to hear me. They want to hear guard talk. I said, Earl, you are guard in the pool.
In the pool world.
Boy, did he laugh. He let out a burst. So, you know, he said he would come in if he gets a chance. So we're looking forward to that. Back to the action. 2-1.
You know what I think, though? I mean, if he gets a chance to come in and do some commentary, that means he got knocked out of the tournament. Because he's on the one-loss side now. He's going to have to play match after match.
Right.
To do commentary unless he's out. And we don't want to see that.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah, and Wang tried to cut at it.
That's aggressive.
He's not, yeah, he's already made a dozen mistakes.
But look where he left.
All right, so Zion's going to put him right back in. You know what I mean? Hell, I'd be like, and not unless he played safe, but the way he went at that one, there's no way I can see that he played this safe. You know, he went for the one, and Zion is looking. I think you got to give this back to him, man. Let him shoot again. There you go. They're trying to figure out what to do. I'm going to give a quick shout out to my guys at Wild Eyes Creations and Q Shark. Check them out. Excellent products. Tell them Finger sent you.
Get a discount?
Sure, why not?
There you go. Sweat it. There's no luck factor in this. So it's handed back to Wang, right?
Yep, absolutely. Now he's trying to get over to 7, it looks like. It's a far shot to jump.
Yeah, you're
Yep.
right.
And he had a,
Everything favored towards that corner pocket now.
Yeah. Now the 6 is really tied up.
You got ball in hand.
Yeah, but there's really not much he can do. I mean, he can play the 1. He might be able to come out and get on the 2, but he's got to try and break up the 6 somehow. Unless he can get on the 5 and play the 5-8-6 combination.
He's going to bust everything out.
He's going to try. How'd that work out?
Worked out good.
Yeah, everything is kind of spread open out. It turned out very nice for him. Ooh, he doesn't want to get up in front of the 10. Now Zion might have to roll this past the 9 and play the 4 in the bottom or the top right-hand corner, because you can't get enough of a stroke on it to stop it, I don't think, with the 10 right there.
Shooting over that 10 ball.
You see, he's got to roll forward now. He's almost got to come 2 rails, I think. And again, he's jacked up over the 10. He's coming from upstairs here. I think it's going to be a difficult shot. He wants to just roll it in, but he's got to make sure he gets far enough to get past the 9. He doesn't want to end up on the long rail, on the short rail down here. Not the easiest shot. He might try and go rail first here. Yep. That rail first shot is tough, especially when the object ball is that far away from the pocket.
Right.
I don't care who you are. Now, I think Wang can hold it right here, and he'll have a shot in the 4. He'll have angle to come down between the 8 and 10 to get on the 5. Oh, he let it roll forward a bit. Oh, he didn't like that.
He's in a tough position. Can you spin this with severe left-hand English and elect to come out and try to rip it out of the right-hand bottom corner of the monitor?
You can.
But you got to watch that speed.
But can.
If anybody can, Wang can.
He might go forward and play it with right-hand spin, 2 rails out of that bottom corner, come up past the 9 and have the cut.
To take the long shot?
Yeah, and take the cut on the 5. See, if he gets past that 9, he's golden. Or even if he nudges it in a little bit. All right, he's still got a shot on the 5.
He can go up and down table.
Yeah, that's a little risky.
Well, what is he going? Well, he could use the 8 as a stopper if he can.
Maybe, yeah. If he can just soft spin it, maybe a little inside. He's going to try and play a kill shot here, it looks like. I don't think he wants to go into the 6. Yeah, he tried to go under the 6, it looked like. And
letting Zion back to the table.
This ain't the same kid that just played against Jason.
No, he's more aggressive here.
He is.
Now keep in mind, he's down 1 game.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the kind of things that I was talking about in the last match. When he's down or he starts making mistakes, he gets a little rattled, and it takes him a little while to get back in gear.
He starts dogging it.
Well, I don't say dogging it, but that's what I was talking about. Everybody, has to train themselves to let that last shot that you missed, let it go. So he's young, and he's been around. It's not like he hasn't been around. He's been playing, but still he's young, and it takes a little while. But you see guys that are really experienced, just go ballistic because they got out of line.
Absolutely. Zion's going to go up 3-1 on Wang Cam right here. Well, this is just the kind of start that Zion wanted.
3-1.
Yep. He got that quick rack in the first game. To go up 1-0, and now he's up 3-1 on the guy. Where he's got the break. And again, it's a quick race. If he wins one more game, he's up 4-1. Now forget about it. The pressure really builds on Wang, and we're going to see what kind of player he really is. If he can control that and not let it get to him. You know, and maybe he can work past it and put a package together and get back in the match. If not, you know, Zion might just roll right through him almost. Almost like how Wang rolled right through Jason Shaw in the last match.
You're right. 3-1. But I believe it was 7-0 in that match. As we watch Zion. See, he doesn't break him as hard.
No, he doesn't have as good a break. And he lost control of the cue a little bit because it went forward. Typically, you want the cue ball back here because that's where the one's going to be.
But he's okay because he didn't leave the one ball out in the open
Right.
either.
Now Wang is going to have to push out. But where do you push out here?
Well, he played a 90-foot jump shot before.
Yeah, I don't like that. And he's going to push into a jump shot again.
That's exactly what he's going to do.
But he's got to be a little careful because Zion also jumps.
Now, Zion has the advantage because he's got more of a stretch over the table where the cue ball lies than Wang does. You know, Wang's a shorter person.
Yeah, but I think he can still get to this.
Yeah, but still, it's out there. You know, it's not like it's close. You might see Wang can, if Zion gives this back to him, you might see him sit up on the table here. I don't know if he can lean over and actually make this. If I was Zion, I would give it back to him.
It depends. It's a tough call.
Well, he's got to be up there. He's got to raise that stick. Yeah, Zion gave it right back. Now let's see how he's going to play. He's either going to sit on the side of the table, or maybe, I don't know. Let's watch.
No, he can reach this. He didn't push it too far out.
Well, he's got the pogo stick out. It's a short stick. He's got to sit on top of the table.
Yeah, but it's not that bad of a reach for him. I mean, another 2 or 3 inches maybe, but he's still very comfortable right there. He's not really stretching the upper body out too much.
Not easy to make, but he's going to attempt it.
No, but he's in good control right there.
He hit the 9 ball.
He did hit the 9.
Ball in hand.
Ooh, and the 2 goes down. That doesn't help.
The 1.
The 1 goes down. That didn't help. Now he's on the 2 real quick. And these balls look like they're spaced out pretty good.
Yeah, every ball has a pocket. It's just a matter of playing the right pattern.
Well, Zion just has to worry about getting on the 5 pretty good. And the only reason I'm saying that is because if he goes forward 1 or 2 rails to get on the 5, he has to get above it so he can have an easy shot to get back down.
How about that shot?
Well,
a little too hard with the speed.
See?
That was beautiful.
How about?
Well, he got an easy save. He can roll up on the other side of the 6. He doesn't get out, but
yeah, I mean,
he gives himself an opportunity to get back to the table.
That was a little risky. That was a little risky. You know, and I can't. He's trying to make this. It looks like.
Trying to make it.
Yeah.
Wow, he's
See, I didn't like that at all.
Look at this. He's going to get fortunate too.
No, he's going to shoot again.
Oh yes, he is going to shoot. But this is one of the shots that you can play rail first.
Well, based on where the 6 is, I don't think you can't play this rail. You can play it rail first to hit it, but not to make it.
You can stick the cue ball right there where the 5 is. Play rail first, stick the cue ball, and send the 5 towards the 9. Thus far playing a safe. Watch the shot.
We'll see. We'll see how he ends up hitting it. He's rolling forward with it.
He went for it. All right, both players fighting over the ball.
Wang looks like I can't tell if the 5 will go by the 6. It looks like it might. It looks like it might, but if it does, he's going to have a tough time holding the cue ball. He doesn't want to really go up and down the table right here. He's going to overpower it. He doesn't have as good of an angle he wants. You know, he wanted more of an angle if he's going to come up and down. He just might roll right into it.
Play safe.
Play a little safe, but he looks like he wants to stroke it. Yeah, it was.
He tried to hold the rock.
He tried to hold it. He's not too bad from here. I mean, we know how this kid plays with inside English. You know, he can play this 2 rails and come up past the 8, you know, and try and play the 7 in the top right pocket because I don't think it goes by the 10. He might try and spin into the 7 right here. Is that possible? I don't think he can get enough on it, but he can come at least maybe 2 rails as long as they don't hit the 8.
How about just make it? Now,
Yeah, but does it
Does it-
go?
If it doesn't, yeah, he's looking at it. He's got a definite combination shot if it doesn't. The
Looks
way
like he's playing it.
He's playing it. It goes right in.
I don't know if it does, but I mean, he's got a better point of view than we do. There you go. All right, so he's in good position right here to get another game back. He doesn't want to give Zion too much of a lead here.
Now he has to settle in. You see what happens? He gets a little rattled. And then once he forgets about it, you know, and gets back in the game, being young, he starts to get back in gear. That I noticed about him. I forget what was it, SBE? I forget what tournament it was. And I don't know if I picked up on it the right way. But,
Right.
you know, so far, to me, it seems like it is. But in any case, you know, he wins another one.
Yep.
Instead of being down 4-1, now the score is 3-2.
Exactly.
Big swing. So now the confidence kicks back in. It's his break.
Right, and
If
it's
he-
a close match.
And if he starts breaking the way he was in the last
Oh,
match,
forget it. Yeah, if he turns it back on again.
you know, don't you wish you could can that? You know, can that gear, that
You
focus,
mean you can
all in one.
can? You want a can?
If you- hey, look at that, huh? See that? Put your confidence in the can.
He wants the can.
Tell you,
Then you can have a can sale and sell the can of can.
The rail here at Raxx, you know, the people watching this match is incredible. It's incredible. It's a really nice turnout here. The weather's been really great, holding up.
Yeah, the snow is gone. Meaning it's not snowing anymore. I mean, it was nasty there for a while. We got butchered this year with the amount of snow we're getting on Long Island, but it actually turned out to be a nice day today.
There you see the score in this race to 7, 3-2 in favor of Zion. This is the shot that Wang is looking at. Looks like he could make this one ball. If he can, he can. It's a spin shot. He can.
Oh,
make
he
the
can
one.
make it. Yeah, he can
Okay.
easily make the one. It's just trying to get on a 2. If he's caught up with the point, a lot of times on a Gold Crown 3, you can
They'll
play
bend.
through the point,
Yeah,
you know,
bend, yeah.
force it through there. But I don't know if you can do that same shot on the diamond.
This is not a diamond, is it?
You're right. It's not a Gold Crown either, but it's an AMF table. Close enough, I guess, to a Gold Crown. You probably could force it through the point. But he doesn't have the angle for that, I don't think. He's trying to see if it goes in, if it goes past, see what the deal is. He might not even have it up in the corner.
You see what he's doing?
See,
He's bending the point.
That's a foul. Isn't that a
That
foul?
I would say it's a foul. It's one of
You
the
can't-
old-time moves.
Yeah, you can't manipulate the rail.
Now, being 19 years old and he's picking up on all these moves means they were played on him. So we can't blame him. He's just learning, and he's learning real
You
well.
see, if
He
I
caught
was,
it anyway.
If I was Zion, man, I'd be like, what do you? Hang on a minute, that could be an issue.
Well, Zion knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah, but
It's nothing new.
no.
Yo, almost
Yeah.
caught the side pocket. We got a Snoop looking at us.
Well,
Turn around.
who's? Oh, we got the paparazzi. Excellent.
Allison Fisher, when I say Snoop.
Taking
she's
some
taking
photogs.
Yes, always on the go. She's eating a beautiful salad and on the computer, and she's in the chat room,
I saw that salad.
and she's taking pictures.
Maybe I'll send her out on the floor.
Octomom's got nothing on Allison Fisher. Put that in a can.
Yeah,
Here we go.
I'll send her back out on the floor to take some photos and go take a look at that salad.
Oh, it's great salad.
Oh.
She's eating healthy.
Ooh.
Not bad.
Well, no, he's fortunate there. You know, he's just got to come 1 or 2 rails.
How's the speed, folks?
4-2 it might be. A little unfortunate he's on the rail there, but he should have no problem. There you go. 4-2 Zion's V over Wang Can. Molinari,
Oh,
engineered by Predator.
I'm sure there's a lot of professionals checking that out.
Well, it only makes sense. Predator makes great shafts, right?
Absolutely.
Why not make a shaft for 3 cushion?
Yep.
And it
I
looks
agree.
like that's what they did. It looks like I think Molinari is a 3 cushion Q maker.
Yes.
You know, and why not make a Predator Q, a Predator shaft for 3 cushion?
Exactly.
NYC grind. JT, if you're out there, hope your back is feeling better.
Yes, he threw his back out yesterday as we get back to the 7th game in this race to 7. The score 4-2 in favor of Zion, the gentleman breaking here. Another one trying to stop the rock.
Yeah, he played that one pretty good, but the 7's going to get him. 7's going to keep him snookered there from the 1. He did manage to put a ball down. Man, if the 7 ball wasn't there, this could have been a great chance for him to get out and go up 5-2. You know?
You see where he's lined up the cue. He can push the cue ball down to that bottom rail, the bottom short rail, right in the center. Leave him a long, tough shot. You're down now, 4-2, and your opponent pushes out here. You take the shot and you go for the safe?
I go for the safe. I go for the safe right here. You overcut the 1 towards the long rail where the 3 is. You kind of bank the 1 towards the short rail, and then you come 2 or 3 rails and kind of spin up towards the 4, 10, 5, and 6.
So you're talking about leaving the 1 ball on the short rail.
Yeah,
towards
yeah.
the bottom
You
of the
try.
monitor.
I think you try to bank it towards the short rail.
Oh, I got news for you. He's going for the shot.
He's got to watch out for the corner. This could easily be a scratch.
Somebody tapped the back of his cue stick as he was down stroking. So Wang stepped up. We do have general public floating through the pool room.
Yeah, it should be roped off a little bit better.
There you see Jeremy Saucy on the other table in the background. Wang going for the shot. And he wound up going in a drink.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all. Well, maybe the guys walking past distracted him. Maybe there was Zion's friends coming through.
Well, whatever the case may be, you know, it could have shook him up.
Yeah.
You know. But, you know, all credit due to Wang. He got up, reset himself.
Yeah.
So. And this is a hot seat match. You know, things like that really shouldn't happen. You're right. They should be roped off. You know, when you're in a hot seat, you know, you're playing for all the marbles here to get to the hot seat and wait for your
yeah, this is it.
semifinalists to
This
come
is
along.
right. This is it.
They should have a little more roped off area.
A little more under control, but
Yeah, let's put a couple of those big monsters here that Holden has.
by the
for
gate there,
security.
by the door, get them out here. But
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to rope off the whole pool room, you know, in a way.
And you know, the general public doesn't even realize what's going on here. Trust me when I tell you.
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, we overcut it. Ooh, they didn't want to do that. Wang's got a good shot here on the 3. Can he get to a position to make the 4? If the 4 goes by the side, by the 7 in the side pocket, he might have to play that way.
That's what he's looking at.
You know, come forward 3 rails. Even if he goes past the 4 too much, he's got the lower left-hand corner pocket to play it in. If he wants to try and draw it 1 or 2 rails towards the 7, he's got to go past the 7 to play the 4 on the opposite side. But that's a very tough shot from here.
Well, it's a finesse shot, very finesse.
Oh,
because
yeah,
you can trap yourself up behind the 7 if you don't hit it good
You
enough.
got to stroke it. I wouldn't
Yeah.
call it finesse. I mean, you really got to pound this.
Well,
with
more
a-
English than speed.
Exactly.
Like that.
Now you got to watch
Just
out,
like
though.
that.
See?
And like I said, you can't get trapped up behind that 7.
Exactly. You have to get above the 7 there, and
You're right.
It's a very difficult shot. You're asking for so much.
Well,
you know?
then, you know,
Might have been easier if the cue ball was 3 feet closer to that 3 ball.
you know,
what I'm saying?
pool, you got to weigh out your odds, you know, and what's the better alternative, the route to take?
See, going forward, there's no scratch at all. If he comes 3 rails, there's no scratch at all. and he just overhits it a little bit.
Yes,
You know,
Earl Strickland is on the B side of the tournament. There's a question in the chat. The gentleman shooting is the one that defeated Earl and put Earl on the B side. Zion.
And Zion looks like he's on his way to defeating Wang Cam too. He's going to go up. It looks like he's going to go up 5-2 with that scratch. And again, very uncharacteristic of Wang to scratch like that.
Yeah, now how does this deficit?
Yeah, that's big right there. Because now he's up, you know, Zion's up 5-2 on the guy, and he's breaking. He only needs 2 games.
Yeah. Don't forget, playnapl.com. Check it out. Anything you want to do in the league, from 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball, 14.1, Mr. Robles is stretching his wings out. Those leagues are taking off. Check out playnapl.com. Also, make sure you check out this. I can't emphasize this enough, to check this technology out. Talking about technology, Gotham City Technologies also. Ron Mason's baby. Computer viruses, anything that has to do with any kind of computers. He goes around the country wiring companies, putting everything together for them. Back to the live action. Upstate Al and Mikey Fingers sitting in the booth. This is Zion Z against Wang Can, and Zion is leading 5-2 in this race to 7.
Yeah, I'm really surprised at the outcome so far. I think Wang was playing brilliantly in his last match against Jason Shaw. And Zion, he did get a couple of fortunate rolls against his opponents. But I just thought Wang was playing a little bit stronger at that point. And you kind of would have gave the nod to him a little bit, having the advantage in this match. But look at the break there. He made 4 balls on the break.
You see some more general public passing right by the hot seat table right there.
Yeah.
They have no clue what's going on. It's just another. They think it's just another customer.
Another day in the pool room.
Yeah.
And Zion laid a great breakdown right there. All you got us to do here pretty much is make the 5. The 6 gets him to the 8, 8 to the 9, 9 to the 10. That's going to put him on the hill. He's got a little issue because the 6 is frozen to the rail.
That means we're going to have Jason Shaw and Wang Can on the loser's side, on the B side of the chart, huh?
Wow.
Can we see a rematch? Possibility. I got to go out there and check it after this, and I'm not counting them out. Believe me.
No, how do you count them out?
I never would count anybody out.
Look at the loser side of this event. Strickland, Jason Shaw. You might have Wang Cam there now. You know.
Pretty strong B side.
Wow.
I wouldn't want to be in the water.
No. Yeah, I don't think Zion's got a problem from here. He's going to go up 6-2. He's going to be on the hill, breaking. Now you got to see what this kid Wang is made of. If he's got the determination and the fortitude to stick with the set, he can pull it out. Hopefully he just won't give up. And kind of like throw it in and. Oh, I thought he missed that one.
I thought he was going to jar that pocket also. There you have it. Zion reaching the hill first. You are watching the Empire State Championship 2014. And guess what? We're coming to you live from Raxx Pool Room, Sports Bar and Grill in West Hempstead, New York. I am Upstate Al, and I'm sitting in a booth alongside the one and only Michael Fingers. Mike Bad Stubener.
Bad Stubener.
Gotcha, right down the line there.
Yeah, it's a little German. Right. It's a little German.
And that's the tour you're watching, the Predator Pro-Am Tour.
What a great event so far. Really, really well laid out. 104 amateurs, I think they had.
Showed up, yeah. 104 amateur players showed up. And we will try to get you an update.
Well,
if not, maybe we'll get you the finals of the amateur event streamed on
that might be a possibility. And look at the break again. He made a ball. He's got a shot on the 1. Everything is wide open pretty much. That might be all she wrote for Wang.
Well, you know what? Wang got aggressive. He took some shots that he thought he could make.
Yeah.
Wound up going in a drink and scratching.
Exactly. You never would have guessed.
Right. Looks like Zion's going to make that 2 ball. I was trying to get a picture of Wang there, but I guess he's sitting on the other side.
He might have left already. And there it is, pretty much. I mean, it's laid out. Getting from the 5 to the 6 is really maybe the only thing that can hold him up. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see any trouble here.
No, and neither does Zion. He's going to come up just past the side pocket. Perfect angle to draw back across the table.
Yeah, he'll come to the left side of that 6 ball. And now we can go 1 rail up to the 8.
Yeah, he's...
Or 2 rails. I would prefer 2 rails on this shot.
He's in dead punch.
Yeah. And the only thing, you just don't want to get on the rail, straight in.
And there's
Yeah,
3
he
rails.
decided to play at 3 rails. Good shot. Because you know you're going to have angle on the 8. Now he's just going to go 1 rail towards the 9.
Or you can go 2 rails and play it shorter. Just drag the cue ball. His
Yeah.
preference. He dragged the cue ball. Don't want to be straight.
No, he's got plenty of speed there. And you just roll this forward a little bit and play the 10 on the side. He could spin it forward 2 rails too if he wants. There you go. Now he's perfect line for the 10. Side pocket, and Wang
There you
concedes. Zion's V, dominant
In
win.
the hot seat.
Dominant win over Wang Cam, 7-2. Takes the hot seat. Now the only trouble with that now is that he's got to sit for like 3 hours.
I'll tell you what.
You know.
Right now, that match is on DVD also. I think
Exactly.
available through Holden Chin has all the
Yeah,
copyrights
they're
to it.
all going to be on. Absolutely.
Michael Fingers, Upstate Owl. We love